how to fix the fear of approaching women. How to approach women more confidently, more effortlessly. Some guys experience this fear in many different kinds of flavors. Like, for example, heart is beating like crazy. They can't breathe. The voice becomes super high pitched. You start sounding like a woman. Because of the fear. So how do you get rid of this stuff? Okay, in today's video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to get rid of this, how to become much more relaxed with women. Watch till the end to know exactly how to fix your approach anxiety with women. The fear of bothering women. The fear of interrupting. You feel like you're gonna interrupt her day. Two girls talking at the mall. You like the first girl, you want to go up and say hi and get a number, but you're like, they're talking, I don't want to bother them, I'm gonna be a nuisance, I'm gonna be intruding to their space, they will be bothered by me, they're maybe gonna be scared or bothered. Or even at the bar, many guys have this problem, this fear. Immediately you start to feel like, wait a second, I might turn out to be this annoying presence for them. The first step to fixing this problem is to understand that this part of you is not wrong. It's not lying to you. Your anxiety is not lying. It's never lying about the fact of reality, that of the possibility that they can be bothered by you. They just want to be alone. That girl wants to be left alone. That girl has a boyfriend, maybe. It is a possibility, no? So the first step is to understand that your blockages, especially this fear of bothering other people, the blockage is pointing at a possibility. And there is a very high percentage that the girl maybe has somebody or doesn't want to talk to you. In fact, in general, in this life, the people who are going to like you, the people that you're going to be able to connect with, are a very low percentage compared to the people who don't like you, don't want to be around you, don't need your presence in their lives. So this is a fact of life. Unless you're like a big influencer or whatever, you're surrounded by like hundreds of fans all the time. That's a completely different story. But even then, you will still have hundreds of thousands of millions of people who hate your guts. Okay, look at celebrities. So your blockage, the fear of bothering this girl when you approach, the fear of bothering these people, actually all of your blockages, not just approach anxiety, if you have other blockages, they are all pointing to a possibility in reality. And it has a percentage of truth that it's actually going to happen. That it might happen, sorry. So there are, of course, exaggerated fears, crazy fears, okay? Like, I'm gonna die if I approach a girl, which is like insane, astronomically low percentage, like 0.1 million zeros 1% that it's gonna happen. Especially if you're living like in a first world country, it's a safe environment, all good, you're not in a crazy shitty neighborhood approaching women, then you're all good. Now, the fear of bothering women. Let's get into the solutions, right? As I said again, just to reiterate, approach anxiety can have many different causes. This childhood trauma manifests in different shapes and forms in the present. But if you tackle this one that I'm talking about today, the fear will either disappear completely because it could be your main blockage, fear of bothering other people when you approach, could be just your main blockage, okay? Other guys have this and more blockages to release, but many guys I worked with in coaching, they only have this one. So yeah, the fear of bothering women, if you have this fear, it means that you're more on the empathetic side. You have more like a anxious attachment kind of style, maybe disorganized, leaning anxious, but generally you have some kind of anxiety. And anxiety is all about, when we say anxiety, social anxiety, anything that is socially related in terms of anxiety, we're always talking about fear of judgment, okay? Overactive empathy. You have empathy for other people, but because of your upbringing, it's in excess. And I'm gonna tell you the solution. You do your best to approach in a nice way. You're not being creepy in any way. You're just saying, hi, how are you? You look beautiful, or whatever, some kind of basic approach, and you just want to get her number, and that's it. Let's say the girl says, thank you so much, but I have a boyfriend. And then you just leave, right? You interpret any rejection as bothering people. Guys, sometimes they get rejected harshly. The fear of bothering women gets created in these moments when they get rejected harshly. And they think that they bothered the person, but the person is already bothered by something else. That's why they exploded on you. Girl maybe on her period, or a girl is like, I don't know, she's going through something emotional, some breakup, or she hates men or whatever, or she's into women, or she's got some limiting beliefs, or she's narcissistic, or she enjoys hurting other people, or she doesn't respect men. And as soon as you say hi, she just explodes on you. It's not your fault. It doesn't mean that you bothered her. Actually, she is at fault, right? She's the one being nasty. You're just being polite and normal and just asking for your needs, which is, hey, I would like to talk to you for a minute. Do you have a minute? You see? And when guys receive this kind of harsh rejections, they create the belief that, oh, if I'm going to approach people, so they generalize it. They take one single experience, they generalize it onto all women, which is, in my experience, why judge other people based on just one experience? You're saying everybody's going to be bothered by me simply because one person reacted in a bothered kind of way, even though I wasn't intending to bother them at all. So you have to clarify. The fear will get dismantled and released first by clarifying what does it look like and what does it mean to bother somebody. And you could ask yourself, how and when do you feel bothered? Well, I think generally speaking, socially, you'd feel bothered. Anybody would feel bothered if and when you say, like, somebody ask for their needs. Hey, can I talk to you for a moment? And you express your needs also. Sorry, I'm in a hurry, or I want to talk to my friend, or I don't want to talk right now. I'm sorry. As soon as you you reject the other person nicely, when would you feel bothered? It's when the other person is insisting after your rejection, right? Then we can define it as, I'm bothering you. You see? But before that, it's just two people asking for their needs. You ask for your need, you want to talk to the girl, and she asks for her needs. Thank you so much for the approach. I appreciate it, but I have a boyfriend, or I don't want to talk right now, or I'm going through a breakup, or whatever. Which is actually the majority of your rejections. They're going to be very polite. Okay? So just by clarifying what it means to bother other people, and also clarifying your needs, rights, and obligations, and you have the right of freedom of speech, which is to talk to anybody you want and say whatever you want. So as long as it's respectful, of course, and polite, then your fear of bothering people comes from your mind being stuck on just one traumatic experience. So that would be it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you get it. Comment down below what you think of what I'm saying. Yeah, have you experienced some kind of a trauma like that? Comment down below. You could share the experience. Maybe it created the fear of bothering people and bothering women in general. The fear of bothering women can also come from sexual shame. We're going to be talking about that in future videos. Hit the like button. Also, I'm sharing new ideas that I don't share on YouTube, but on TikTok and Instagram. And if you need one-on-one coaching, if you want to fix your inner game, dating, and social skills blockages, book a free consultation call. The link is in the description below, and let's talk about your blockages and triggers, and I'll help you map out your blockage map and understand what the problem is. I'll give you some advice and then see if there's an opportunity for one-on-one work. And see you in the next video.